right, welcome, folks. Girls Varsity Soccer, Chicopee Colts versus your Pioneer Panthers. We are underway. My name is Tyler Ward. We'll bring you the play-by-play action of this game. It's been quite a while since we've been out here on the pitch, largely due to a portion of the students took an amazing trip to Washington, D.C. for a week and wouldn't be around for the games, so a lot of rescheduling was done. But it's great to see everybody came back. Hope they had a great time. And let's see some more soccer go. Pioneer, depending on how you view it, couldn't be more refreshed after being gone for a while. You know, having maybe some practices. Well, I doubt they had practice yesterday. So maybe they had practice on Friday. But for the most part, the Pioneer girls are quite fresh. Chicopee Comp girls coming into this game after a win against Pittsfield. They took that 1-0. And, of course, coming into this game, we're looking at a 3-9-1 record for the Colts. And the Colts mounting their attack. Ball pops through. Crosses it through and swatted away by Kyler McClellan. Nice to see her back in the box. She was out for a little while after some oral surgery. But great to see her back out there. Missed her as keeper. Although Maggie Tippanyuk did a fantastic job as the keeper while she was out. The ball popped in, knocked back out of the box. McClellan lays down on it. And that one's going to head out of bounds. Nobody touching it. It'll be a Colts throw. Taking the throw, Kendall Knotts. And, of course, you could look at things on paper. See the Pioneer coming into this game with a 6-7 record. Most recently taking a 0-1 loss at St. Mary, which is better than what they had before. I do believe they fell to St. Mary's 3-0. I'd have to go back and look at my records for that. But 0-1 shows significant improvement, especially on the away turf. And the Colts mounted attack has significant amount of players up in the attack position. The ball pops through. That will roll out before anyone gets there. Pioneer throw in the corner. Deja Young to throw it in. Ball sent back in atop the box. Colts may have a shot. And tough spin on that ball. Shot by Kelsey Morissette. And that'll be a Pioneer kick coming back out. And now with the sun popping back out, I think the brightness is up a little bit too much. I'm going to have to fix that at some point. And that'll be out of bounds. Colts throw. Colts drop it back. Looking to send it through inside the box. Pioneer moves it to the outside. Ball into the Colts box. Cleared by Juliana LaFond. Mr. Glenn with a defensive move, pops the ball back out. Colts throw. They hung on to it, mounting it up. Just going to look for that cross. And ricocheting off a Pioneer defense and collected by McClelland. And looks like some sort of illegal contact. There's the Pioneer will get the kick. It's popped into Matty Keefe on the far side. She'll take it outside and look to curve or give it a cross. Gives it a cross. And get the angle right, sent out of bounds. It'll be a Colts kick. There we go. Kendall Knott's on the move. Hangs on to it. Amy Van Doren. The Colts on the attack again. Ball crossed over. Matty Keefe has room to move. Nice give and go. Back over to Keefe. Beliski looking to give it back to Keefe, trying to find something that works, and pops through and kicked away by the Colts defense. And kicked away. Colts throw. Ball popped up and in, inside the box. Ball kicked inside the box. McClellan taps it back out. Keefe looking for Sekajenin. And no doubt looking to switch things up. Ball moves to the outside. Deja Young goes to it. Yeah, Pioneer throw. Looks like something getting fixed with the keeper. Probably shoelace. Ball crossed over and out of bounds. Pioneer kick. Ball popped into the box, tapped back out by Mystic Glenn, and shot again. Goes wide. Another Pioneer kick. So far, Chicopee Comp has been dominating, keeping the ball relatively just outside of the keeper's box as they keep pushing and pushing. Ball dropped back. Colts will switch it up, find some open real estate. Caitlin Belanger to Knotts. Knotts goes to the outside. Finds Morissette. Morissette sends it to the corner. Out of bounds off of the Colts. Pioneer throw in the corner. Another Pioneer throw. Ball goes inside. And a shot. Nice snag by McClelland. Big boot inside the box. McClelland steps out and snags it before anyone can get there. And it'll be a kick for Pioneer. Nice one touch. Ball sets inside the box. Pioneer swarms it and puts the ball back to the outside. Colts put it back in. So far, Pioneer has done a very good job of making sure that that ball that gets inside the box is sent out as quickly as possible. Big one sent inside the box. McClelland knocks it down and collects. Sent to the outside. The left shot. And collected by McClelland. No one will get there. That will be a Colts throw. Looks like the ball did not make an entrance inside the line, so it'll be a Pioneer throw from the same spot. And another Pioneer throw off of a white jersey. Nice job to the outside. Colts are going to look for the cross inside the box. And a shot. A little extra boot on that one. Sails over the goal. A little bit of Pioneer kick. Ball inside the box. Sent wide. And crossed in. And a tough roll, but easy work from McClelland. Ball dropping back. Colts resetting. Knott steps up. Sends it to Lily Picard. Ricochets back out. Layla Harnum crosses it over to her fellow defense, who's going to find some more open space on the switched fields. So far on the attack for the Colts, I've seen them do a great job of kind of moving their attacks in almost like a U shape. Kind of like if you're writing a U and you want to make it a little bit bolder and darker with your pen, you kind of just keep doing a U back and forth, switching fields, trying to find an opportunity to make an attack. That appears to be what I'm seeing here with the Chicopee Comp offense. Is they will make a U shape on one side, and then it seems like it's time to switch it up. They'll drop it back and then switch it up to the right side. Ball inside, ping-ponging around, and cleared away by Mystic Glen. But crossed back in. It finds an opening, slips through, and put away. Chicopee Comp is first to put on the board. And that goal, Abby Ibrahimi, Keefe gives chase. Out of bounds. Will be a Pioneer throw. Ball dropped inside the box. Second gen comes up to it. Nice job by LaFawn stepping out and seeing the danger, kicking it away. Pioneer throw. Ball pops through inside the box. And kicked back out. LaPrade drops it back to Van Doren. Van Doren puts it to the corner for LaPrade. Shakes it down. Knotts takes over. Sends it forward to Picard. Can't hang on to it. Pioneer throw by the Colts bench. Ibrahimi over to Belanger, but now LaPrade moves it back over to the middle. Colts take over, switches it over. Ball heads out of bounds. Ball dropped way back for reset. And ball goes wide. Pioneer kick. And if you're just tuning in, I want to welcome you to this broadcast. Thank you for supporting public access station as well as supporting these high school athletes. Whether you're watching this in the Pioneer Valley regional area or you're watching this down in the Chicopee comp area or you are extended family or fans abroad. Thanks. Happy to have you with us on the broadcast. Ball at the top of the box. Tippett sends it out. Finds Sekajenin. Sekajenin looking for Lily May. Had a tough time getting the angle. It will be a Colts throw. Matty Keefe tries for the steal. Comp hangs on to it, switches it just inside the box. Comp drops it. Nice give and go. Beliski looking for back to Keefe. At the top of the box, got a shot. And nice collection by Kyler McClelland. Ball kick to the top of the box, bounces through. DeJong will get a foot on it first. Puts to the outside. Colts throw. Good ball movement by the Colts, trying to find openings. Great job by Mystic Glenn, seeing the ball coming, interrupting that pass, putting it back to the outside. Ball inside the box. And easy scoop for McClelland. Good protection there by the Pioneer defense. Ball ricochets out of bounds. Colts throw. Ball cross through. Will be a corner kick for Chicopee Comp. 1-0, heading towards 10 minutes left in the first half. Ball comes in short. Pioneer gets to it first. Ball popped in and bounces away. McClelland will collect it. Ball put back inside the box. Pioneer clears it again. Ball moved to the outside. And tough collision there. I think you kind of see the impact. even before the player went down, that it was going to be a tough one. That is Jalen Beliski. She is back up and on her feet. It was just a real shocking hit for her. Understandably so. I may need to switch back. There we go. Oh, nice idea. It will be a Pioneer throw. Colts move to the outside. Pioneer throw. Maddie Keefe heads to the outside. About to be double teamed. She could use the drop. And ball ricochets off and out of bounds. Possession will stay Pioneers. Comp takes over. It's taken back. LaPrade to welcome. Almost had a shot. Ball put through, finds Keefe. Keefe's going to need the drop. And ball slips through. No one's going to get to that one. Goal kick for the Colts. Nice attack by the Panthers. And possession tapped out to one of the Colts defense. Utilizes the space. And kicked away by Devaney Pillsbury. It's had enough of the passing back and forth. under 5 minutes in the first half. Pioneer really trying to get this ball away from the box. Ball shot inside, goes wide. That'll bring up another Pioneer kick. Pioneer throw. And Pioneer will have substitute. Jalen Beliski coming back out there after coming off with a tough collision earlier that stopped play. It's nice to see that she's no worse for the wear. Just kind of the body shock of, two people colliding. But glad to see she's okay and ready to get back out there. Ball tried to keep inside. It'll be a Pioneer throw. Colt Steele. Mount the attack, tries to put it inside the box. Does it again. Goes unthreateningly wide. Another Pioneer kick. Morissette. The cross, Van Doren takes it back out. Colts cross it over. Kicked away by Tippanyuk. It'll be a Pioneer throw. And that will head out of bounds. Brooke Welcome on the attack. And looks like there's a whistle. I'd say based on the circumstances, there was some sort of legal contact from the back by the Colts. This will be a Pioneer kick about 10 yards into the Colts territory from the half. Move to the outside for Matty Keefe. Looks for the shot. Picard breaks through. Takes a shot, rolls off the fingers, off the crossbeam. And shot into her hands and collected. Oh, that is a moment if I could ever choose one through the whole game. And that is the first 40 in the books. After a big 40-minute half and a very chaotic, intense last few seconds there for the Colts attack. The Colts are ahead in this game by 1-0 as we go into the half. We are going to take a short break. And when we come back, teams will switch sides. Another 40 minutes will be set to the clock. We'll see if Pioneer can close this 1-0 gap or if Chicopee can widen the gap or just take it away as a 1-0 game. We'll find out what happens after we take a short break. Check out our sponsors. Without them, this broadcast would not be possible. And we'll be right back. More Girls Varsity Soccer coming to you right here on BNC TV. All right, welcome back, folks. Second half of this exciting game. Chicopee Colts versus your Pioneer Panthers. My name is Tyler Borble, bringing the play-by-play action of this game. So far, Chicopee Comp has been pretty dominant. Ball spending most of its time just to the outside or just inside of the Pioneer goal box, but Comp has only been able to put one away. So we're sitting on a 1-0 game so far. We'll see if that changes. Ball sent to the outside. Chicopee Comp throw. Ball put through just along the line of the box, and that heads out of bounds. Pioneer kick. And to add to our halftime break, BNC TV would like to thank our wonderful sponsors for sponsoring the springs or the fall, winter, and spring season. Two of those are yet to come, but without that, would not be able to bring these games to you. Boulanger comes around trying to hook it through, but couldn't get there. Will be another Pioneer kick. About our wonderful sponsors helping bring this broadcast to you: Sam Browning Jr. Trucking, Sweet Lucy's Bakeshop, Works LTD, Wiggin Hydroseeding, Zilinksi HVAC, and DiGeorge Builders. Thank you so much. All local businesses. And couldn't get the geometry right on the cross. Will be another Pioneer kick. Keefe comes up with it. Goes to the outside. Boulanger drills the ball through and kicked away by Devaney Pillsbury. It'll be a throw for the Colts. Excuse me. Ball to the top of the box. Finds Morissette. Pioneer gets it out. Amy Van Doren. Colts on the attack. Goes for the cross. It's a tough time making a solid connection, but a shot on goal by Madison Boulanger. Ball sent back out. Collected by Bailey Newhouser. Inside the box. And a shot. Goes wide. That shot. By Caitlin Belanger was that shot. Ball popped inside the box. McClellan collects. Ball moved to the outside. Tough to save. Colts throw. Crossed over and knocked down and collected by Kyler McClellan. He's been doing a great job on a number of shots on goal so far this game. Boulanger curls around. Sends it back through. Amy Van Doren clears it. Crossed over again. So far, a lot of some good aggressive attack by the Colts, and a lot of the defensive responses have been seemed like punting the ball back out, asking the Colts to do it again. Pioneer can make 2 more connections outside of that box. They'll be on a good attack. Boulanger along the line again, looking to cross it through. Chips it up, knocked down, and collected by McClellan. Great job. Boulanger again. This time, good protection by Mystic Glenn and Lucy Burnett. And gets knocked down, but ball still in bounds. Tapped by the Colts. Knocks it out. Pioneer kick. And ball out of bounds. Oh, nice idea. Couldn't get the kick on it. Pioneer throw pretty near the corner. Ball punted up. Whoever's going to have the first touch. McClellan gets the first touch, swats it away. Ball punted wide. It'll be another Pioneer kick. Pillsbury finds Maddie Keefe. Beliski takes over. Just send it through. But the Colts take it back. Head towards the corner. Can't hang on to it. Heads out of bounds. Pioneer throw. And ball pops through without anyone touching it. Pioneer kick. And ball put up and heads out. And ball out of bounds. Will be a Colts throw. Speedy attack towards the corner, curves in, looks for the cross. Ball moved to the top of the box. Colts almost had a shot. Nice cross. And McClellan collects. Boulanger. The shot over. We'll say that right side attack has been getting most of the play during this first half. Ball put to the outside. Colts are going to look to cross. Amy Van Doren doing a great job on the defense. And kicked out. Another Pioneer kick. Ball out of bounds. Be a Pioneer throw. Yeah, nice defense by the Colts. Ball sent to that desired corner. Boulanger looking to cross it. And heads out. Good defense by Mystic Glen. That's going to bring up a corner kick for the Colts. Comes in shallow and popped up, looking for that head. McClellan gets herself down on the ball. Nice job. Oh, and it looks like someone's glasses broke out there. Quite frankly, I'm a little bit surprised that doesn't happen more often. But, yep, some glasses broke. And I guess they just got to kind of drop it for technicality. Good defense by Mystic Glen. Chicopee Comp still putting the ball down that wing. And a tough try. Another goal kick. Big boot goes to the other side of the box. They drop it back. Tries to boot it back inside the box. And your defense shot goes wide. Another corner kick. Comes in short and knocked back out. A shot and puts it away. Unassisted, number 3, Layla Harnum. Puts a lefty goal in. At just about the 20-minute mark, Chicopee Comp extends their lead to 2-0 with under 20 minutes left in the game. Pioneer with a throw in. And ball switched over. Nice back and forth. Ball's out, another Pioneer kick. And rolls along the line. Finally heads out of bounds. Pioneer. Is it a Pioneer throw? No, it is a Chicopee Comp throw. Comp inbounds to the corner. And knocked out of bounds. Another Comp throw in the corner. And cross through just inside the box. Lucy Burnab clears it out of there. Brooke, welcome. The ball is stolen away and dropped back. And a little too much mustard on the dribble. Ball heads out of bounds. Pioneer kick. And a timeout is called by Pioneer. The first timeout of the game. Definitely a late first timeout. Speaking with just about 16 minutes left in the game. And perfect opportunity to talk about some upcoming games tomorrow night. Right here at PVRS and Messer Gymnasium. We have Varsity Volleyball is hosting the Greenfield Green Wave, and that is going to be the senior night for a few student athletes on the Pioneer team. I want to bring that game to you. It's nothing better than celebrating it in person, but if you can't make it, we should be bringing you that game, and that will be starting. I'm going to say it's scheduled for 6, but So far, a lot of games have started significantly later. I would say 20 minutes later. Don't bank on that. Volleyball is one of those fickle games that starts when the previous games are over. There's really no clock to it. But it is scheduled for 6 p.m. So Pioneer versus Greenfield. Pioneer Senior Night right here at Messer Gymnasium on Wednesday, tomorrow evening. And then right back out here on the pitch, I think we'll be able to, BNC TV will be able to cover it. We got to figure something out with that. On Thursday the 16th, the girls will be right back out here hosting the Athol Bears, and that will be their senior night. And that's starting at 6 p.m., so definitely want to check those out. And then after that, there'll be some away games. And then we'll see what's going on for the postseason. "16 minutes left on the clock after the timeout. Chicopee Colts leading by 2. And nice defensive move by the Colts. Cross through. Swarm of pink jerseys clears it outside of the box. The ball put back in and collected by McClellan. Of course, the pink jerseys, other than the usual black jerseys, is due to it being October, as we know. And in October, Breast Cancer Awareness Month, they have these alternate jerseys that Pioneer's wearing out there. And crossed over at the top of the box, headed inside. Ball sent back outside to reset. Crossed it again. And that will be an interference call. So it will be a Pioneer kick. Colts with the first touch at the top of the box. And it looks like the ball may have hit some hands. Not sure if it was inside the box. No, just outside the box at the D. So naturally, Pioneer defense trying to, because it is indirect, there is, well, not just because it's direct, indirect kicks require this, but Pioneer staying up as far as they can to force the offsides. And they'll need to back up a bit. Now the tough thing of this, between creating a wall, is the wall may also block the view of the keeper. And hits into the wall and kicked out of there. Nice job by the Pioneer defense. Yeah, sometimes having defense in there is great, but sometimes it can create a lot of blind spots for the keeper. Ball crossed through. Bounced around inside the box. And a shot stays low and collected by Kyler McClellan. Ball comes to the outside. Van Doren sticking with it. Kicks it to the outside. That'll head out of bounds. Kaylin Shagnon with the throw. Brooke Welcome. Things open up through the defense. And punted away by the keeper, Juliana LaFond. And it looks like there was potentially some offsides. Well, good job pushing up by the Pioneer defense if there's offsides that far towards midfield. It's a smart idea. Crossed by Ibrahimi, and ball. Accidental defensive goal. And I think that's just a chaotic situation. That's tough. Oh, coming up to 9 minutes. Chicopee Comp with a 3-0 lead. Ball inside the box. No one will touch it. It'll head out of bounds. Pioneer kick. Ball heads towards the corner. No one's going to get to it before it heads out of bounds. Pioneer throw. Ball crossed through. Couldn't get the angle right. Out of bounds. Pioneer kick. Ibrahimi gets double teamed. Lucy Burnett kicks the ball out. Comp throw. Inside the box. Drops it back out. And looks like an offsides. And a tough angle, but threads it through. That goal scored by Lily Picard. And ball heads out of bounds. Be a comp throw.
.net. .net.
Ball pops through. Maddie Keefe on the attack. Goes towards the outside. She's going to have to give it a left foot. And I think we have a new keeper out there. This could be Annie DeLong stepping out there for keeper. And looks like offside's called on Pioneer. Nice defense there by Deja Young. Pioneer knocks it outside. It'll be a comp throw. Lucy Burnett didn't like that throw. Puts it back out. Chicopee comp will give it another shot. Nice ball movement. Jalen Beliski sends it up, comes through. Maddie Keefe breaks through. It's going to be one-on-one. And a shot. And swatted away with some fingers. Nice job by Annie DeLong. It'll be a Pioneer corner kick. Devaney Pillsbury to take the corner kick. Pioneer kind of creating a line perpendicular to the goal. And makes contact, but hits it outside. Will be a kick for the Colts. And a good block. Maddie Keefe battling for the ball. Job by Lucy Burnett keeping that in there. Lily May ball comes through. Devaney Pillsbury with a great kick. Just a little boot on it. Sends it over the crossbeam. Pillsbury threading through. She may have a shot. And takes it and puts one in. And I think that assist, Devaney Pillsbury to Brooke Welcome. Pioneer is on the board late in the game. Pioneer beating the shutout. Chicopee Com leading 4-1 as we enter into ref time. Audrey Moscow with the cross. Pops through with nobody able to get to it and heads out of bounds. Pioneer kick. Ball sent out to LaPrade. Moscow taking off to the corner. She's going to look for the cross. Put in and swatted away. And cleared by Pillsbury. And draw it back to the keeper. Beliski to May back outside to Beliski. Nice idea. Comp was there to intercept. And ball out of bounds. Pioneer throw. Nice move by Beliski. And that is a push from the back. Ball inside the box. Beliski with a shot. Oh, slightly wide. Nice job. I think she knew what she had. That was a tough moment. And as the ball is kicked out of bounds, that is the game. Chicopee Comp coming away with the W, 4-1 against the Panthers. A tough game. We'll say the score most certainly reflects where the ball spent most of its time. Chicopee Comp was very aggressive with the ball, moved the ball very quickly and aggressively, got a few goals, and those goals were mostly in the second half. As we went into the half, it was a 0-1 game. Pioneer was holding up pretty nicely, but Chicopee Comp just kept pushing, kept attacking, and they took the win. But nice job. And Pioneer getting a nice later goal to beat the shutout. But that is it for us out here. Again, a couple upcoming games. Volleyball and another soccer game this week. Check your listings. Sure to check us on Facebook, check us on our website, check us on YouTube. When something's posted, you know we are attempting to cover it, and other than some sort of weather-related anomalies, if it's posted, that means we intend to cover it. Excuse me. But Tyler Borbo here. Thank you for stopping by and watching this game, and we will see you next time.